I'm Stephanie from the Youth Services Department. On behalf of the Highland Park Public Library, we'd like to welcome you to Library in Your Living Room. Today, we're pleased to present That's E-tertainment, Booktalk edition. Thanks for joining me. All the books I'm presenting today are available on our website through Overdrive, which offers ebooks, e-audio, kids' movies, and more. You can find information on accessing Overdrive at the very end of this presentation after the closing song. All our books today are set in a summer camp. This first book, Sports Camp by Wallace, is available as an ebook on Overdrive. When 11-year-old Riley's mother showed him the brochure for the sports camp, he thought it would be fun. But when he got on the camp bus, he found out he was the only 11-year-old in the entire camp. Most of the other guys are 12 and some are even 13. When he arrives at camp, Riley is assigned to cabin 3. When he asks about the kids in the other cabins, a very intense counselor says, "All the other cabins are your competition." The guys in his cabin have been in the camp before, and they tell Riley he better not screw up any of the competitions and lose points for their cabin, because this year they plan to win the Big Joe Trophy, or else. The events start that day with a basketball tournament. Cabin 3 loses its first game. His cabin mates are not happy. How is Riley going to survive the next 2 weeks of competitions without screwing up? And that is Sports Camp. This next book, Summer at Meadowwood by Amy Rebecca Tan, is available as an ebook on Overdrive. When 13-year-old Vic was younger, she loved going to summer camp at Camp Meadowwood. She's gone every summer since she was 9. But this summer she's 14. She wants to spend summer at home with her best friend Jamie, riding their bikes to the beach, going to corner stores for slushies, and watching YouTube videos and all kinds of stuff. They'd even planned to do some babysitting. Her mother has selfishly ruined everything. She's making Vic go back to summer camp. She says it's a way to get her away from Jamie's bad influence. But Jamie's a good kid. This isn't about Jamie. Oh no. Vic knows what this is really about. Because Vic got a look at something her mother accidentally left over on her computer. Her mother doesn't know it. The email was a love letter, and it was not from Vic's father. Her mother just wants Vic and her brother out of the way. All too soon, Vic is back at Camp Meadowwood, dealing with Chico, her camp counselor who doesn't believe in rules, Vera, a 7-year-old genius with a thing for frogs, and Earl, who's the camp co-owner and avid farmer. Vic was kind of tricked into helping him. By the way, farming is not fun at all. Will Vic find a way out of this mess? Or is she going to be stuck with farming, frogs, and no electronics for the rest of the summer? Find out by reading this new book, Summer at Camp Meadowwood. This next book, Lions and Liars by Dan Santak, is available on both formats on Overdrive. 10-year-old Frederick Frederickson has heard that middle school is a dangerous place, as perilous as an African savanna, where the bullies are lions and the kids they torment are the gazelles. Frederick figures he won't even rank as a gazelle. He's going to be more like the flea on a meerkat's butt. But before he has to face middle school, he'll enjoy his family's every summer weekly cruise where he's treated like a prince. He's been looking forward to it all the school year. Frederick is devastated when the cruise is canceled due to a hurricane. It gets worse. At his sort of friend Joel's birthday party, Joe teases him about not being able to take his cruise and dares Frederick to take a cruise in Joel's father's boat. Foolishly, Frederick climbs into the boat. Carried away by the current, surrounded by gators, he can only hold on and hope. Frederick is saved when the boat runs aground on an island. It's a relief to find a summer camp there. Camp Oh My Goshie. Unfortunately, it's a disciplinary summer camp for troubled boys. And today is check-in day. The adults do not believe Frederick's story at all. There's one name tag left on the table, Rocky, who, according to their notes, is a liar, an escape artist, and the biggest troublemaker of all. They are not going to let this rocky kid lie his way off the island. Thrown in with these delinquent lions, Frederick must figure out very quickly how to become the toughest lion of all. To find out if he succeeds, read Lions and Liars. This summer tale, Lumberjanes, Book 1, is a graphic novel by Noelle Stevenson. It's available as an ebook on Overdrive. Ripley, April, Joe, Mal, and Molly don't have a lot in common, but that's not really unusual in a summer camp. Kids who don't know each other are very often thrown together in one cabin. They did have one thing in common. They all thought it would be cool to be a lumberjane. That's what the girls at Miss Quinzella Thiswick Pennequiquel Tristiska Crumpets Camp for Hardcore Lady Types are called. They even have their own pledge, uniforms, and badges they can earn. If they had known what they would have to do to get the badges, they would probably have asked their parents to turn around and take them home rather than dropping them off at that crazy camp. But they didn't know, so they didn't ask. So all they can do now is hope to survive. You'll find these 4 other books in the Lumberjane series also available on Overdrive. Thanks for joining us. Please check hplibrary.org for upcoming virtual programs where we bring library programs to you. And remember, when you're home and you've run out of books, think of us. We're the place you can look a click away. It's so easy and how. That's E-tertainment. So remember now, don't have a cow, use E-tertainment. So long. Thanks for listening. Are you still there? Well, then you must want to know how to find Overdrive on our website. Go to www.hplibrary.org. Hover over Books, Movies, More. Select Download and Stream from the Books, Movies, More section. Click on Overdrive. Click Sign In. Using the drop-down, select Highland Park Public Library. Enter your library card number, and you're in. If you need help downloading an ebook or e-audiobook, watch the how-to video on our website. Thank you for joining me for this edition of That's E-tertainment. See you next time. Goodbye.